Hello, good evening, everyone. This is Alex from MarketWise Asia. Thank you so much for being here and being on time today. As usual, today it is the Friday evening. Today is the 11th of August 2023. As usual, Friday evening. So if you guys can hear me loud and clear, please say a hi to me in the comments or in the chat box. Okay, this live stream is broadcasted to both YouTube and also on Facebook as well. Okay, so I'm friendly, say a hi to me in the comments or in the chat box. Okay, so let me know that everything is good, everything is well. You can hear me loud and clear. Hello, Poking, Kwong Che, is it Kwong Che? Okay, Stephen, Dave, Eddie, SG Boy Wonder, Mary, Lee Che, Tarun. Good to see some of the familiar names out here. Okay, Jing Xian. Okay, fantastic. So I think we are just getting started, 11:32 p.m. So yeah, so let's wait for 1 or 2 minutes for the people to stream in. So I think just a quick check. How are you guys doing in terms of trading for the past 1 week? Okay, so last week, okay, you know, I actually mentioned that the market, I felt that, you know, the market could have the potential to come down even further. So this week, okay, so true enough, the market did come down. So I hope you guys had a good trading week for this week. Okay, so what will next week, okay, pan out? So I will share with you my views later. So before I kickstart, right, again, just give me a like, share, or comment. Okay, liking will or engaging with me or commenting will tell Facebook or YouTube that you enjoy watching my content, and in the future they will show you market-wise Asia content in the future on your feed. Because if you don't engage with me, okay, eventually, you know, it will not show you on your social media feed, okay. Just remember, okay, as in just think through some of the things that you have liked, okay, or before, but eventually if you don't engage, right, you know, Facebook or YouTube will not show you any longer. So please give me a like, share, or comment. Liking is free. It doesn't cost you money, but it means a lot to me. Okay, give me some, you know, some love. Okay, right, give me a like, share, or comment. Okay, so let's kickstart this session right now. A disclaimer first: whatever I share today add to stream. Okay, whatever I share today is just for education and informational purpose. It is not a recommendation to tell you what to buy or what to sell. So please do your own due diligence. Okay, Alex could be wrong, so please do your own diligence. Okay, so I can see some of new comments. Okay, Kelvin, Nettie, Yankang, Hadley. Hey, Jay is here, God of Bird. Okay, fantastic. So as usual, first, whatever I share, okay, today, disclaimer, right? Please do your own due diligence. So these are my usual social media channel. Please, okay, subscribe or like the following social media channel: Telegram, YouTube, Twitter. There's X, X. So I will post the link in the comments over here. So as you guys can see, right? Okay, I think there are more people streaming in already. So as you guys can see, today's Facebook Live and YouTube stream is proudly supported and sponsored by Philip CFD. So just give me a few minutes of the time, okay, to share with you what Philip do have some promotion for you also. It is the same as last week, okay? If you, in case you miss last week YouTube stream, right? Okay, Philip right now do have a FX promo right now. This is a Philip CFD FX promo. I will post the link in the comments first. This is not for you to open an account. This is just for you to have some idea what is it about. So this is the link over here, and go to this bit.ly link. So this is the FX promotion over here. Okay, so right now you are entitled to up to $360 cash credit. Okay, valid until the end of September. Okay, so up to 360 cash credit. Okay, it is actually $120 cash credit every month up to $360. Okay, so for 3 consecutive months. So for July, August, and September. Of course, July it is already over. Okay, let me try to change the screen to this. Okay, that's bigger for you guys to see, right? Okay, so all right, so you have left until August and July over here, and for limited time until end of September, right? You can execute 8 FX CFD trade over here, okay, and you're entitled to a $20 okay cash credit to your CFD account. And just to let you know, this 8 FX CFD, okay, if you just one buy, okay, one sell is considered 2 trade already. So one round trip, okay, is considered 2 FX CFD trade, okay, 2 FX CFD trade, okay, for a round trip, okay, for a round trade, okay, buy sell. So which means that, okay, you just need to execute, okay, 4 round trip, okay, buy sell, okay, you get a $20 cash credit, which means that if you execute another 28 more FX CFD trade, you entitled additional $100 cash credit to your account, which means that it is actually a 14 round trade. So buy, sell, 1 trade, enter, exit, okay, it's considered 2 trades. So eventually it's 14 round trip. Okay, so total it is $120 per month over here. Okay, you can Netty, yes, this is a margin account because if you trade FX, right, okay, you need margin, okay, you need leverage, because you can go through this, okay, up to 20 times leverage. FX, you need leverage, because if you don't have leverage, okay, your profit is actually very little. And I will show you the platform later. Let me just share with you the opening account one. Okay, opening account one. I'll post the link in the comments. You should be able to see the link in the scrolling bar as well. So this is the bit.ly Alex-poem-open account. Hello, Yu Yang. Okay, good evening over here. So by default, if you open the Philip CFD account and take advantage of this FX promotion, right? Okay, it is over here. By default, has already selected for you already. So you can just keep everything intact. Just remember Okay, this CFD, it is you have chosen this CFD, and then just continue. And if you are a Singaporean, right, very simple, use your SingPass within 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, you are ready for the account. If you are non-Singaporean, of course, you have to fill in all the details and such lah. Okay, so a bit more troublesome, but it shouldn't take you too long, at most about 15 minutes of time. But Singaporean, very fast, 5 minutes, you are done. Okay, plus add some additional details and you are done already. And just to also let you know, in collaboration with Philip CFD, and right now you can get access to the seasonal Vantage August and September, okay, report for the FX, okay, FX, okay, for free when you open an account with Philip CFD. So you don't have to fund the account if you are new to Philip, okay, just open a new account, okay, and you are good to go. I believe, Philip CFD, you can open multiple accounts. So you can open a new account, okay, and then you can take advantage of this seasonal Vantage August and September FX report. And for those who don't know what is this FX report, right? So this is how it looks like over here. Is it over here? No, it is not here. So the report looks something like this. Okay, so this is the report over here. Okay, so I will share with you the FX futures data over here and tell you the seasonals. Okay, for example, like Euro, when's the best time to enter, when the best time to exit, the bullish case. Okay, and then for the FX bearish, okay, I think the key thing is actually the US dollars. There are other pairs to look out for, but I think the US dollar, okay, it is the key thing to look out because it can affect a lot of the other pairs, because all the pairs, okay, mostly are paired, the major pairs are paired against the US dollars. So right now it's not too bad. The trades are not working not too bad. Okay, so I will give you the September FX report as well. Okay, or all you have to do is just to open a Philip CFD account over here. And Natty, okay, for Forex, right, there is no commission because this is based on the where is it? This is based on the zero commission. This is based on spot Forex. So you are only the commission is only the spreads. Okay, so I can share with you over here. You can just log in over here, my account over here, and then okay. So this is the Poems account over here, and I already preset already. So this is the CFD, okay, CFD FX over here. So let's say there are many, okay, pairs over here, like the majors and the minor pairs as well. If you, let's say the most commonly traded one is actually the Euro USD over here. Okay, all right, so this is the Euro USD. You can just, trade the Euro USD FX CFD. And you can see that the spread is actually very competitive. Okay, it is typically is 0.5. You can go lower to 0.3 or even 0.2, but typically it is definitely less than 1 p. Okay, 0. So it's less than 1 p. 0.3. You can see it's 0.3, 0.4. So the spread is very, very small. It is very, very competitive. So there's no commission to pay. Unlike stocks, for example, you might pay, I don't know, $2 per trade, okay, or $10 minimum trade. So this is based on actually on spread. So I hope that answer your question, Natty. Okay, and yeah, so that's about all for the Philip promotion over here. And one more thing that I'm going to share with you is this 5.8 guarantee return. Okay, for this National Day, this Philip security they have. Okay, so this is basically the smart park over here, and you entitled up to 50,000 deposit. Okay, all right, within this month, the 1st of August to 31st of August. All right, yeah, so you have entitled 5.8%, which means that after the end of the 1 month over here, you can get 238 Sing dollars, okay, free money, okay. Of course, okay, it doesn't mean that you have to deposit from the 1st of August. You can still deposit, okay, at the end of 31st, as in the end of August, 31st of August, which means that you start from 1 month, okay, until the September 30. Is it September? There's how many months? How many days? Okay, until 30th, okay, 30th of September, okay, for the $238, 30 days, okay, all right. But after that, okay, the commission, as in the interest rate will be reduced to I think it's 3 point something%. Okay, after that you can go and learn more about this prevailing rate over here. Okay, I think, yeah, after that it is 3.23%. Okay, the first month is 5.8%. Okay, you can take advantage of that. Okay, all right. So I think with that, let's go through the session proper right now. Of course, Thursday, the CPI data was out, right? Okay. Nothing unexpected lah. Okay, so expectation was 3.3%. Okay, the actual is 3.2, just slightly lower. So market didn't really react much to the data. Okay, so but just now in the evening, I think it's 8:30 or so, there was this PPI data, the producer price index. Basically, it take into account of the producers. Okay, the producers, the manufacturers, and all this. Okay, so it increased a little bit higher, 0.3% from June to July. And subsequently, okay, the market actually had a sell off, okay, at the start of the trading day, but subsequently now reversed and now back to negative again. So right now the market, okay, I use stock chart over here. It is quite mixed. Okay, the Dow is actually up, okay, 0.15%. S&P and Nasdaq is down 0.28 and 0.83 respectively. Okay, a small cap, mid cap, it is down. Okay, Nasdaq 100 is down 0.92%. So far the market is down. So do you remember last week? Okay, for those who are here right now, what did I say? Okay, if you remember what did I say, I mentioned that the market might, of course, okay, it doesn't mean I'm right. Okay, just that happened to be right. Last week I mentioned that my direction is that it tends to go down. My anticipation. If you remember, just type yes in the comments if you watched last week Facebook Live. Okay, so this week, actually, I am looking to how to say, not say buy or short, but I'm looking for the market to rebound next week. So if you have seen right now, okay, I think I'm ahead of myself here, but there is a potentially a star signal, potentially a reverse star signal. Okay, only one person remember, only Eric. The rest all didn't remember what I said last week. Okay, all right. I should remember about bio sector, biotech, okay, clean sector and such. Okay, so this later I'll share with you this this why I believe that there could be a rebound also. Okay, so let me go through this also. So before I go into that, all right, the just to let you know, in case you are not aware, this could move the market as well. The major economic news release next week, there are basically three. Okay, the core retail sales, FOMC meeting, and the unemployment claim over here. For the let me go through that. Okay, so I already have this prepared already. So let me try to zoom in over here. So next week, August 15th, that's a Tuesday, right? The core retail sales is out. Okay, retail sales data is out. And then on Wednesday, midnight, okay, that's actually Thursday, early morning at 2 a.m., there will be the FOMC meetings over here. Okay, I don't know what Jerome Powell is going to say, but that could move the market as well. Market could get volatile. Okay, and then 8:30 there's unemployment claim. So I think for next week, I think the market is still okay. Generally, only these three news only. Okay, and the market breadth. Okay, the market actually has started to correct with this S&P 500 future, which is good, okay, which is good, which is healthy for a bull market, which is good. Okay, so as you can see, the breadth over here, this is one site that I use. I'll post the link in the comments. Nothing new over here. I shared before. Okay, but again, you can use the stock chart, okay, to share with you the market breadth, or one glance you can take a look at a lot of things over here. It is this where is it, the decision point chart gallery over here. Okay, I think I also mentioned before but for those who are new, okay, this stock chart, okay, this one can show you the trend, the condition, the breadth, the sentiment also. Okay, I just want to jump in to the market breadth over here. So this is the percentage of stocks above their 20-day, 50-day, and 200-day EMA over here. So you can see that, okay, above the 20-day EMA, we are coming down. So market, it is actually not overbought right now. The above the 50 days MA, okay, is also coming down. Right now, it's at about 60%, and then 200 days is also coming down. So all in all, the market is having a very structured correction right now. Okay, it is not like one day it's going to dive, 2-3% that kind. Right now, the market, the correction is still very stable, steadily, not stable, I should say steadily, very structured correction over here. Okay, let me go through with you once again. Okay, and as I mentioned, okay, if you didn't watch my Facebook Live before, I mentioned that generally, okay, more towards the Opex expiry, okay, Opex expiry, the market normally a lot of times, not 100% of the time, a lot of times the market tends to go up higher, nearing towards the options expiry. And next Friday, 18th of August, is the Opex week, Opex day over here. Opex, options expiry. In short, it's called Opex. Okay. Also, as mentioned before, I shared with you this calendar. So this is the calendar over here, bit.ly/Opex 2023. So I'll post the link in the comments also. So be aware of where is the options expiry. So 18th of August, I won't explain again why the market tends to go higher. Okay, you can refer back to my previous Facebook Live and check it out. But generally, it is because of the options, market makers, the dealers, they are going to hedge their position. Okay, they are going to buy back. Okay, they will buy back their position over here. Okay, all right. So tends to go higher in the Opex week. Okay, if you understand what I'm trying to say, okay, just type yes. Okay, it doesn't mean that it is going to be 100% of case, but I think there's a possibility that the market could, okay, go high, a little bit higher next week or so. And market outlook, okay, I'll share with you coming up real soon over here. Okay, so of course, one of the key things that I look at it is the Opex. Next week is the options expiry, okay, and for this coming week, if you realize that the market has been coming down, okay, at one glance, this is the S&P 500 futures is coming down. Okay, this is the daily time frame. Okay, but of course, so-called on the day itself, it can be volatile. So if you remember, actually on last Friday, right? Okay, before I ended my live stream, the market was actually up here. Okay, up here. This is a long shadow over here. In case you can't see, this is a long shadow over here. The market was actually positive. Even after my Facebook Live ended, it was still positive. Okay, after I had some supper, have some drinks or so. Okay, then after that, by the time it is positive, by the time I wake up in the morning, I'll become negative. It was on that day, it was down like 0.53%. Okay, and then the following day it was up. Okay, then the next day again it was down. Okay, it was down. Okay, it was, I can see this long shadow over here. Okay, very volatile. And then before the market closes, okay, it pushes back up again. Okay, and then the CPI data, right? Okay, on Thursday again, okay, the market actually pushes up. All right, and then towards closing, it was closed negative. So the market was actually pretty volatile intraday. This week was actually pretty flat, and today it is actually down. But you can see that if you watch the intraday movement over here, if you watch the 5-minute chart over here, okay, it was kind of very choppy also, up, down, okay, so not that easy to trade intraday, but on a daily time frame, on a swing trade perspective, it was quite easy to catch the trend down if you hold it, okay. All right, so as I mentioned last week also, okay, price was actually below the central pivot range. So you need to be more careful over here. So nothing much has changed. We has right now hit the S1 level support on the daily time frame. So again, if you have been following my Facebook Live, I mentioned a lot of times that on the daily time frame, generally, okay, or as a rule of thumb, S1 is like the last line of defense. S1 support is like the last line of defense. The market need to bounce. If the market don't bounce, okay, very likely chance that the market is going to turn into a downtrend, okay, to hit lower, okay, and then it's a confirmed downtrend, that kind of thing. But as of now, we are just below the central pivot range and right now at the S1 level. Okay, just type S1 in the comments if you understand what I'm trying to say. Engage with me, okay, entertain me a bit, okay, give me a like, share, or comment. Right now, we have more than 170 people in the room combining from YouTube and Facebook, but only 14 likes. Can you give me some love or not? Okay, I love you, day. Can you give me some love? Can you give me some love back or not? It really help me, okay, help also YouTube, okay, and Facebook to really share the thing out to other people, okay. Joe say love, I love you, so appreciate if you can love me back, okay. Appreciate you can love me back. Just give me some love, like, share, and comments. S1, okay, and then for the Nasdaq, it has actually is the weaker one, has already closed below the S1 already. The Dow Jones is the stronger one right now, still hovering at the central pivot range. Can you see this support area? Very strong. But my personal view is that, okay, the market has more downside to go. But right now, next coming week, okay, the market might have a bounce because as I mentioned over here, my proprietary, star signal, most likely next Monday will show a star signal over here, which means that, okay, there's a chance that the market will bounce over here. Okay, again, the star signal doesn't tell you that the market is going to rebound and go back up to the high again. Doesn't mean that. It's just that it could be a very short-term bounce. Okay, it could be just a short-term bounce like that. Okay, all right, or even could be just okay a range bound, that kind of. But it tells you that there's a potential that the market might turn. Okay, so you need to be careful if you are going short. Okay, so the key thing is, okay, if you have been shorting, okay, I think right now is a good time to take some profit off the table if you are shorting. If you are thinking of short, this might not be the best time. Okay, if you are thinking of going long, okay, you could, but be careful that it could just be a short-term bounce, and after the market might come down again. Okay, so potentially Nasdaq could have a star signal reversal also. Okay, so the key thing to watch is that for the S&P, right, see where the market will, if really it does bounce next week, I think it could head back to the central pivot range, and then we will see how it goes. But generally, for the month of August and September, I'm still more cautious, more bearish. And again, okay, as I mentioned over here, this is the stock chart, right? The based on the Larry William True seasonal indicator over here. Basically, it tells me the seasonal data, okay. So SPY or SPY. SPY. So actually nothing much has changed. Okay, I'm still saying the same thing. So as I mentioned last week, right? Okay, generally it is the mid of August that the market will tends to go down a lot sharper over here. Okay, so this is August, mid of August. Okay, right now the market can still plateau. Okay, mid of August, which is you need to be a little bit more careful over here. Over here, and if you take a look at the S&P company, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Nvidia, all these, I can see that they are all like pretty weak. Of course, Apple is been a big loser over here. Okay, Apple. All right, can see that how nicely price has been supported at the central pivot range. Once it has turned into an uptrend. Can you see that ping pong price broke above the cloud. Uptrend has formed. Okay, supported at CPR, supported at central pivot range, supported at central pivot range, supported at central pivot range, supported at central pivot range. Okay, can see or not? Yes. If yes, just type CPR in the comments. Okay, Darius, let me see. I see your comments, but I'll answer that later. Okay. And then right now, today, not till today, okay, for this month, price has broken below the central pivot range. So you need to be careful also. But okay, can you see that price right now? It is at the cloud support area over here. Can you see cloud support? So there's a potentially that price might have a short-term rebound over here. How high the rebound can go, I don't know. Okay, so we need to see. Okay, And of course, Apple is like the index. Apple is like the S&P 500 index. So Apple, the weightage for Apple is 7%. Okay, for the S&P 500. Okay, Microsoft is the it is also not looking too good. Okay, right now it is below the central pivot range over here. Can you see over here, Microsoft? All right, can you see that how well the Microsoft has been supported at CPR? Once it has turned into an uptrend above the cloud, okay, CPR, okay, at CPR over here, at CPR, okay. Once price has broken below the central pivot range, okay, you need to be careful over here. And right now, the Microsoft it is at a S1 level over here. So potentially next week it could bounce. Okay, all these are the big caps. So because they are the index, they carry a lot of weight on the index. So that's why I say that potentially the next week the market could bounce a little bit. Okay, and then what else? Okay, Amazon is the stronger one. Yeah, I won't go through Amazon, but Nvidia is the weaker one. So Nvidia and the A over here. Oops. Nvidia. Okay. All right. So can you see that once again? You see the central pivot range, very nicely, right? Okay, you see above the CPR, above CPR, above CPR, above CPR, above CPR, above CPR. Okay, and right now we are below the CPR. So that needs to warrant some cautious. Okay, below CPR, it is always not very good. Okay, it is always not very good. Okay, all right, let's take a look at the other comments. If wash and rinse at S1, does that mean confirm drop is over? Or how else to confirm? I never say the drop confirm is over. Okay, all right. I just say that there could be a potentially a short rebound. Your wash and rinse at S1 is you are referring to the S&P 500, right? So, okay. Again, the reason why I'm gravitating towards more of the bearish side is because, okay, I think the market, okay, seasonally, August, September, it is not the best of the month. And as I mentioned here, right, typically towards the mid of August onwards, okay, the market tends to go down a lot faster and sharper, right? But that doesn't mean that the market is going to go down in a straight line, okay? It doesn't work that way, okay? The market always, wave up, wave down, wave up, wave down, and come back down, wave up, come back down, that kind of thing. So because right now the market has so many down days already, okay? So it is not surprising the market might reverse a little bit back, bounce a little bit back up, and then, okay, head back down again, that kind of thing, okay? But of course, I could be wrong. The market could just, just rebound all the way up, but I won't know. So we still have to watch the price actions along the way. So I cannot tell you what the market might do next week. So I can only anticipate that the market could bounce a little bit next week, and then we will see how the market will do next week or so. Okay, and another clue I find that, okay, it is the VVIX ratio over here. So let me go to the naked chart. This is the market internals, the VVIX ratio, the VVIX over VIX ratio over here. So I go to naked chart over here. I go to the line chart. Okay, I add in the S&P 500. Okay, so prior to that, I said that, while the market it is grinding higher, okay, while the market was grinding higher, the VVIX ratio has already kind of leading, okay, it has came down. So that's why last week I said that, you need to be a little more careful, okay. The VVIX ratio could be telling you something. And then true enough, this week, the market actually, came down already. And do you realize something? Do you see some divergence also while the market this week it is coming down? Market this week is coming down. The VVIX ratio it is actually heading up. It's grinding higher. So there's also there's some divergence also. So which means that there's a potentially, okay, the market could hit higher next week, okay, while the VVIX ratio is leading the thing, okay. Do you see what I'm seeing right here? There's a divergence over here. There's a divergence over here. So if you can see the divergence, okay, just type the letter D in the comments. Divergence. Yes or no? Can All right, so right now we have near 200 people in the room combining on Facebook and YouTube. So thank you so much for being here and being on time today. And yeah, give me a like, share, or comments. Okay, give me some love if you could. Okay, and for those who just came in, okay, I think I need to repeat. Okay, so this, give me some 5 minutes of time now. Okay, give me just 5 minutes of time. Okay, this Facebook Live is proudly supported by Philip CFD. Okay, and of course, you know, in conjunction with uh, the sponsorship, they do have a promotion, especially for the MarketWise Asia audience over here. All right. So this is the FX promo over here. I think it is over here. Aha. Okay. Oops. Is it here? Oh, I think it's not here. Let me try to get the link over here. Okay. Sorry, too many tabs. I need to close some later. This is the FX promo over here. I'll just go through very quickly over here. You can earn up to $360 cash credit, okay? For the whole 3 months, July, August, and September, each month up to $120 cash credit. Of course, July is gone. You still can enter up to $240 cash credit. And how do you get this cash credited to your account? Very simple, okay? You just need to open a CFD account and execute the FX trade, okay? Execute 8 FX trade, okay, you get $20 cash credit to your account. And just to let you know, one buy, one sell is considered 2 trades already. So one round trip, if you buy and sell to open and close the position, is considered 2 trips. So essentially, you just need to have 4 round trips, okay? You get a $20 cash credit, okay? And then you execute another 28 more trades, okay, which is essentially 14 round trade, okay? You get additional $100 cash credit to your account. Total is $120. So of course, there's no commission for FX. It is all based on the spreads only. Okay, up to 20 times leverage over here. And just now for the account, as I mentioned, right, this is the FX Poems account over here. You can see that the spread is actually very competitive, 0.5. Typically 0.5, okay, or some even if you go through some even lesser, 0.2, 0.3. Typically it's 0.5. Okay, it's very competitive spread over here. Okay. And right now, if you actually, you know, register, open a Philips CFD account over here, right, in conjunction, okay, you get access to the seasonal Vantage August and September for free. Okay, so this is specially prepared for you. I don't sell the Forex report over here, even though I do sell the seasonal Vantage stocks and ETF report over here. So all you have to do is just to go to the link over here. Okay, go to the link over here, and then you see this page over here lah. Okay, so all you do is just register lah. Okay, just open an account lah. Okay, all these are already pre-selected for you, but just to make sure that you have chosen the CFD contract for different part over here, and then just continue open the account. If you are a Singaporean, use a SingPass account. Okay, you can just open an account in double quick time. If you are non-Singaporean, you have to just fill in the details and the forms up. Okay. All right. So, and of course, there is this 5.8% guaranteed return. Okay, from Philip. Okay, this is the smart park over here. I'll post a link in the comments over here. Okay, up to the first $50,000 over here, guaranteed return in conjunction with the National Day celebration, 5.8%. All right, 50,000 deposit, up to 50,000 deposit, which means that after 1 month, you can earn $238. So this promotion is valid from the 1st of August to 31st of August. Okay, and let's say if you decided to take advantage of this offer, you enroll in this, okay, 31st of August, you deposit $50,000. So the 1 month will start from 31st of August until the 30th of September, okay? Then you get to enjoy the 5.8% return, all right? I hope that is clear, okay? All right, so I think, yes, okay, I think that's all for the promotion over here. And back to the chart over here. Any question on the index, okay, outlook that I mentioned just now? Any question on that? Okay, any question on that? So let me see. Key level. Okay. just a very quick recap over here. Last week I mentioned the internals and such, right? So last week, okay, anybody, even though I asked you not to copy me now, okay, but last week I mentioned about the MSCI Singapore ETF was bearish this month, right? 1st to 31st of August for the past 15 years. 93% of the time it is actually bearish. Okay, recap what I mentioned last week. There is EWS, right? Actually, it's EWS. Okay, yeah. Okay, it continued to go down, right? So Friday was here. I also mentioned, okay, not to chase. Maybe you want to wait for a rebound, and then if you want to short, then you short lah, okay? And then price came down lower, okay? All right, and okay, and then what else? I also mentioned EZA, South Africa, 4th of August, 20th of September. Okay, 92% of the time for the past 12 years it is down, which means out of the past 12 years, 11 years it is down. Not too bad, EZA. Okay, EZA, yeah, it's still kind of flat, but it is still grinding down towards the low side over here. And then, okay, I mentioned on the here, I mentioned over here, is it the XBI, the biotech sector, right? I also mentioned that I actually shorted the XBI. So this was the one I mentioned. Biotech, clean energy, it is actually not very good for this month. Okay, can you see the XBI? XBI over here. Okay, on Monday, it had a very, very sharp fall over here. And of course, I actually exited. After typically when you see a very huge candle, either you must exit or you must take partial profit. Okay, so I exited my swing trade over here, and then price have a kind of a pullback over here. But this pullback also does not look very convincing to me. It looks like a bear flag to me. Looks bear flag to me. Okay, all right. So there's a still potential chance that price could go down like that. So we still need to see how the market will react. Again, I won't tell you what time to buy, when to buy. You have to decide on your own trigger. Okay, this is what I mentioned last week over here. Okay, all right. But again, I didn't mention the dates, but typically August is not a good month. Clean energy, okay, PBW. All right, so also like, okay, I didn't enter PBW, but generally it is actually grinding down lower, so not too bad for the month of. How many of you actually entered into PBW or XBI? If you enter, right, you can just type in XBI or PBW in the comments over here while I take a look at the some of the comments over here. Kuntan is saying Ababa result very good, but price drop again. Okay, Kuntan. Okay, I don't really monitor the Chinese market, but I just need to tell you, okay, earnings, okay, good results, okay, is independent of how the price will move. Doesn't mean that good results, okay, the price will go up, okay, bad result, the price will go down. So you need to stay away from that kind of linkage. Asking why, good result earning, why is going to go down and up? Don't ask this kind of question. It's independent, okay? Follow the price action. But of course, I think recently, okay, we are talking about fundamentals. I'm not too sure. I'm not the best person to ask. I think fundamentally, recently, there are some news on the Chinese market or Alibaba itself. But you can see that generally, Alibaba is not that bad. Actually, it's not that bad. If you're looking purely from a price action perspective, okay, the really bad time was here. Okay, it was here. Okay, but subsequently, ever since the June onwards, you can see that Alibaba has been above the central pivot range for at least for 2 months already. Okay, you cannot expect, you just go up all the way up like that, okay. Chinese stocks are typically more volatile. You can see that up, down, then up, down, then swing down a lot. It is more volatile. But talking about Hang Seng Index, it's not too bad, right? Hang Seng actually for the past 1 month or so, okay, it is also heading, higher a little bit. Of course, right now this month it is coming down. Last month was pretty good, okay, so it's still pretty choppy, okay. But if you're talking about Alibaba, it is generally moving higher a bit, okay, though it is volatile, okay, Baba, okay, it is volatile, it is grinding higher but volatile, okay. So Stephen is asking, with such volatility and uncertainty, any methods that we can use to safeguard our trades and investment? Use bigger stocks or tighter stocks? There are actually a few things that you can do. So the overall market, Stephen, so okay, S&P 500, it is grinding higher, okay? So it is overall in an uptrend. So if you are not that well versed in trading, or you're not doing some swing trade, okay, you can just stay clear of the market lah. Don't trade lah, okay? Don't trade lah. Just, or don't short also. Just stay clear. Wait until, okay, the market shows you a more favorable signal, then you enter. And how do you know? Then of course, I always will turn to my seasonals to give me an idea when the market might most likely to turn. So of course, right now it is August, it is not the best month. Even till September, it is not the best month. So if you really want a more higher probability trade, right, then you might wait until September, then you try to long the market. And if you are trying to long the market right now, of course you need a bigger stop, because there's a very good chance that the market will come down. And even if you short the market, okay, you also need to have some room for the market to move. So typically, no change. Typically, I still stick to my usual stop loss level is. I usually 1.25 ATR from my entry lah. So that's the most basic one. Of course, I will see whether where is the swing high and swing low also. But typically, you need to have a wider stop loss, okay, in a more volatile market lah. But typically, right now, it is still serving me well. This 1.25 ATR from my entry price. Okay, I have no time to expand on what do you mean by that. But for those who are intermediate traders or even advanced traders, you should know. Okay, but for those who are new traders, okay, I think it might be good to stay out of the market. Okay, all right. If don't short lah, if you're not well versed into trading. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. All right, and for the US index, right, I spot like the pin bar hammer. What can it mean? US index, you mean the S&P 500 right now, is it? Right now, right? So, Darius, I think you have been with me for quite some time, right? You know the number one candlestick pattern that I don't like. It is actually hammer or shooting star, right? Right? So, which means that hammer, okay, what does this mean? It means that, okay, it could be trapping the retail people to go long lah, okay? Hammer, okay, retail traders see already, long shadow or pin bar, that kind of thing, time to go long, already, then the market could rebound, I don't know, for a few days and then come back down again, that kind of. So a pin bar, a hammer, candlestick pattern, okay, textbook, it means that a reversal is near, potentially a reversal is here. Okay, so it doesn't mean anything to me, but for me, the number one pattern that I don't like is the hammer and the candlestick and the shooting star. So I am quite wary of this hammer like candlestick pattern over here. So in fact, I might be looking to short once the market goes higher a little bit, and then look for potential opportunity to short again. Okay. TED have been overbought and rather corrected with the potential upswing. Okay, would TED rebound? Concha, so as I mentioned, right, back to seasonal. Okay, you can see that the XLE over here. Okay, if you go to the energy, it's XLK, sorry, XLK, the tech sector. Okay, I always like to refer to the season. I want to be in line with the seasonality. So, based on historical data, okay, typically August, September, it is the weaker month. So again, it is very in line like the index S&P 500. Okay, typically towards the mid of August, yeah, I think you cannot see, sorry, towards the mid of August over here, okay, then the market will have a sharper correction over here. So I'll be still quite wary. Of course, right now, the technology sector, all the Apple, Microsoft, and all this, they have been beaten down. Okay, so I will just use the ETF as an example, as an example over here. No, sorry, XLK. I keep saying XLE. XLE is energy. Okay, XLE, XLK. All right. So again, it has been beaten down. Okay. All right. So it is not surprising if the market could have a short-term rebound. So if you stretch a rubber band, or too wide, okay, you will have a snapback. So it is not uncommon to have a snapback rally like that now. So yeah, we will see how it goes down. All right. So thanks, Alex. Your prediction is very great. Yeah, typically Opex. Not again, I could just be lucky lah, but we will see how it goes. We will see whether this month Opex week the market could have a short-term rebound upward also. All right. So again, I mentioned about TLT last week, right? The bonds market, right? So let me remove some of the too many things. I also confused. I remove everything now. Okay. So TLT, okay. All right. Just want to share with you the seasonal over here from the 14th of August to the 30th of August. Okay. All right. For the past 20 years, 80% of the time, it actually closed higher. So actually, this is actually bullish. I know that, right now if you see, okay, the treasury bond is coming down. The media, the news are talking about, the yields are heading higher and that kind of thing is continue to go higher because bond price and yield are inversely related, inversely proportional. So if bond price come down, yields are going higher. But okay, based on seasonal, of course, this is not the highest probability trade. It is, a lower end, but based on longer data. Typically, I use 10 years data also, but longer data set, 20 years, 16 years, it is actually positive. Okay, so this is actually bullish. So go through the TLT right now. Okay, in fact, I have a long position. Okay, in fact, last week I mentioned that I'm watching the TLT, right? Yeah, so last week I actually mentioned that I'm watching the TLT, if there's a wash and rinse pattern, that kind of thing, okay, based on seasonal, it is actually bullish. So I actually long over here, okay, on this candle over here. So on this day, actually it closed above this bar low over here, but I have no chance to enter, okay, and then subsequently next day it fell below the wash line again. I didn't enter lah, okay, all right, and then on the 8th of August, it actually went above the wash line. I enter again. So right now I'm actually slightly underwater. Okay, my stop loss is somewhere below the low of this swing low over here lah. Okay, so somewhere over here. So right now it's underwater. So we shall see how it goes. Okay, today is actually positive. So again, it's not to copy me. It is based on right now it's below the wash line, so it's not looking that good. Okay, but my stop loss is there. Okay, I will just keep it intact. Okay, until it hit my stop, then I will exit. All right, can. So based on seasonal, it is like this. Okay, I just show you the stock chart again. So I'm watching the TLT pretty closely. The treasury bonds lah. So there's still a chance, okay, for the bonds to go higher. So it is not in line. By right, it should be going higher, but it is actually not in line. So I don't want to this is more of a higher risk trade lah. So I waited for the trigger. So it triggered me, but it is not working. It is actually working against me. It's not working in favor of me. So it doesn't matter. Just sharing with you what I do lah. Okay, not every single trade that I do, okay, it is actually profitable. I have to be totally transparent with you. Right? It cannot be every trade I do is profitable. Okay, so if you understand what I'm trying to say on TLT, just type TLT. Again, not asking you to copy me. I'm just sharing with you what I did. So of course, there are profitable trade, like the biotech sector and some of this thing. Okay, all right. And forex is I'm doing not too bad also. And this is where the seasonal advantage. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Just now, right? Just now I mentioned, right? In conjunction, right? Give you the seasonal advantage August and September one for free. Okay. So this is how the report will look like over here. Okay, I'll show you something similar to TLT. Okay, what are the pairs that can potentially go higher in the month of August, that can go lower in the month of August. Of course, the key thing is the Euro British FX and also the dollar index. Okay, so these are the more crucial one. So it's looking not too bad. Okay, so for those who are opening an account with Philips CFD, no funding is needed. Just open an account and I will send you the August and September for free. Of course, August is already halfway already, not to worry. Okay, September is still there for you to trade. Okay, it's going to be quite a good, useful, guideline. Okay, a compass for you to see. Okay, you don't go in like a blind man, not knowing what is the seasonal. Okay, all right. Oops. Okay. Any other question so far? Can you share more on your trade on FX? On my trade on FX over here. The one that I have recently is actually Euro Pound. Okay, a very short swing trade over here. Again, the way I trade, it has always been what I mentioned to you. Okay, can you see that, typically Euro Pound, okay, this is just example over here. Okay, I exited yesterday, Euro Pound, okay, this is a cross pair, ping pong coming down the way, all right, but, it started to go above the central pivot range, okay, above the central pivot range over here, okay, and then, can you see that price actually, I removed the anchor view up over here, okay, come down. Okay, I'll go through again. Can you see that? Okay, price has been ranging. All right, and then it is starting to form a higher low over here. Can see the higher low? Just type HL in the comments. Okay, seems Natty is asking, can you share more on your trade on FX? Okay, this is just one of the example. Okay, cross pair over here. Can see HL? Or just Pauline. Hey, Pauline, again, wash and rinse, but I already exited. I know you are Beanie's top student and also a coach there. Yeah. I need to learn from you on Forex as well. Okay. Yeah. Can see HL, All right. And then can you see that price has been above the central pivot range? So this is the time that, it tells me that the market might be turning also. Okay. But you are always not 100% sure one, but you have to just take the trade. And one thing I like is this pin bar. Okay, this pin bar over here. This pin bar. Can you see this pin bar? Pin bar. Again, what does the shooting star pin bar tells you from a textbook? It is a reversal signal, right? Textbook reversal. It is a bearish reversal signal that price could come down. Okay, can indeed price came down for a few days, 1 day, 2 days. Okay, and then there was a wash and rinse pattern over here. Can you see that on this day over here? Okay, price actually closed below the prior low over here, and then the next day on this green candle, price immediately reverse back up. All right, back over here. This is a wash and rinse pattern, like what Beanie always mentioned. Okay, wash and rinse pattern over here. And then I took the trade over here. And of course, I do enter at the end of the day. For Forex, I enter based on the 4-hourly time frame. Pauline should know very well. 4-hourly time frame, I enter based on 4-hour time frame. So I think in the middle of the day, all right, I really enter somewhere around here already. Okay, and then my stop is very tight. One. Okay, if I'm right, okay, I make sure that very fast I'll get out one. So my stop is just somewhere near the low of here only. Okay, and of course, if there's a 1.5 times my profit, okay, 1.5 times my stop loss, okay, I will exit. Okay, which means that if So 1.5 times my profit, okay, I will exit, which means that if I risk $100, if there's $150, okay, I will exit. If I risk $1,000, that's $1,500, I will exit. Okay, so I exit somewhere around here. Heng heng lah, heng heng is 1.5 times my profit, okay, 1.5 times my risk, okay, then I exited lah. Okay, and of course today came back down again, okay. So this is how I actually enter. This is how I actually enter. So how do you scan? How do you scan which pair to trade? So for me personally, I have I use a screener lah. So this is the screener that I enter over here. Okay, so so can you see over here? This was the trigger. I think previously got, yeah, not this one. This one. Okay, so can you see over here? There was a trigger alert Euro GBP, okay, at 4:11. So I think I enter at 5 p.m. Okay, the 4-hourly time frame. Yeah, so I have a scanner, I have a screener to screen to tell me what to trade lah. Okay. So I also use seasonal. So I make sure that I want to be in line with the seasonal as well. So this is one of the trade that I did. Okay, so yeah, so a screener is very important so that I don't have to keep looking at the chart lah. Okay, yeah, but of course, if you don't have a screener, you can still look at the chart yourself. You can see that, hey, actually above the central pivot range, so you need to be more gravitating more towards the long side. The seasonals is just for you as a compass, as a guideline, okay, to tell you that, hey, if the seasonal is telling you to be bullish, okay, do you have any, trade to be in line with the seasonal? Or if the seasonal is, bullish, then you don't try to go counter trend the seasonal and go and short it lah. There's a very good chance that you will lose that trade. Okay, Ken? Right, I hope that answer your question as well. And 1 hour, I think just nice. So I think nothing much has changed. I think actually today's Facebook Live is basically recap on what I mentioned last week and add on what I feel that what could be happening next week or so. So again, just a very quick recap. I think that the market is ripe for a short-term rebound. Meaning that for next week or so, market could have a bounce or so. Okay, all right. Because there is a green reversal star signal over here, my proprietary signal, and also we are heading into the Opex week on the 18th of August. Okay, the Opex expiry date. Typically, as I mentioned, but not always, not 100%, not always. Most of the time, market tend to grind higher towards the options expiry. Okay, all right. So that's the reason why my view is that. But mid-term wise, okay, until the September, I think I'm more gravitating towards the downside. I think that the correction is not over yet. I think there will be more downside to go, but the market could rebound and then come down lower. Okay, of course, I could be wrong. Yeah, we will see how it goes. The market could just, just go up like that. I could be wrong. So we shall see how it goes. Okay, all right. So I think that should be it for today's Facebook Live. Do you have any question? I can answer a few questions before I call it a day. And once again, just a shout out to Philip CFD. This Facebook Live is proudly supported by Philip CFD. They have this promotion over here, okay, this FX promo, okay, some cash credit to your account. You can take a look at the link over here. And if you want to open the Poems account, you can open via this link over here. I'll post the link in the comments over here. Okay, I'll post the link in the comments. Open the account, you can get access to the seasonal vantage for the August and September for free. Okay, open account only, no need to fund. Okay, all right. So yeah, so I think it's a good deal. All right. So I'll share with you August and September for free. Ken, any question? Any question? All right. If there is no question, okay, I thank you for your time. If you find value in today's session, okay, just type value in the comments. Just type value in the comments. I really appreciate you staying with me until 12:30 a.m. Okay. Just type value. Give me some love, like, and share lah. Okay, give me a like, can or not? Just now, I think got near 200 people leh. But nowadays, very few people like leh. Why? Very few people like the Facebook and so on. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel and please like the video also. If you're watching this on YouTube streamer, and if you find value, just type value, engage with me, let Facebook and YouTube know that you like our content. So next time they will push our content to you, just in case you miss it as well. All right, Ken. All right, so need to buy star to post. Need meh? No need lah. No need to buy stars. Don't need to do anything. Don't need to pay anything lah. Can just like. Okay, thank you so much. So with that, I thank you for your time. So we shall see next week how it goes. Okay, and have a good weekend ahead, and see you again next week. Bye bye.